if you don't currently have an RSS feed, then you're missing out the opportunity to get a link back to your website every time someone scrapes it. And trust me, if you're doing anything worth talking about, your website's getting scraped a lot. Hi guys, my name's Deepak Shukla, founder at Pearl Lemon, an SEO agency based in London but serving clients worldwide. And welcome back to day 81 of 119 days of link building. Today we're going to be talking about RSS feed link building. And if you haven't yet already, click the link in the description below to get an additional 17 strategies that are not shared in this training. So if you ultimately are unaware of what an RSS feed is, it's basically a list of all of your pages, I believe, that go live. Ironically, really simple syndication, I think, is what RSS stands for. RSS feed. Yeah, here we go. Let's have a look. It's a web feed that allows users and applications to access updates in a standardized computer readable format. But I'm looking for RSS feed, the actual what the acronym means, and I think it's really simple syndicate. Yep, really simple syndication, content distribution method. And fundamentally, most WordPress websites will have an RSS feed itself. So Pearl Lemon will have an RSS feed, and I don't know whether it's Pearl Lemon. It won't be Pearl Lemon RSS for sure. It won't be Pearl Lemon RSS. But what is a WordPress website RSS feed URL? We'll go ahead and tell us. And feed, there you go. So if we add feed to the end of this, because it's a WordPress site, we should see it'll automatically create a feed for us because it'll have been generated. And this means that it redirects back to ours. So hey ho, there you go. Anyway, do have a look at WordPress RSS feeds. Every blog has multiple feeds. The main one can be accessed by feed to this URL. For example, here's the feed of the official. So ultimately, it's a good way for people to check out content that's going live continually. And fundamentally, web-based blog aggregators can search inside their feeds. So this is the part where it becomes interesting, because you can, and I wonder whether our RSS feed hasn't been set up or not, ironically. So that's something that I will investigate, because I did believe that we had a feed. But what it means is that when people or aggregators scrape your site, then they are able to scrape it in a very straightforward way. And the reason why that's useful is because it will be getting scraped anyway, but fundamentally you want to make sure that there's links being pointed back to your website. And the way that you do that also is to make sure that there's internal links to your site in all of the pages of your content, because there'll always end up being a link back to you. Okay, I'm trying to pass this verification so I can show you. Let's see if that works now. Taxis. So I can show you exactly what our RSS feed looks like, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be having much luck. So what we'll do instead is we'll go to bbc.co.uk/feed. Now, if you're not not there, if you're not let's go and have a look at the actual feed from. Here is a feed. Let's have a look if this works. Here you go. So this is an example of a feed, and this is really useful for blog aggregators and scrapers. But what you also want to have is internal links pointed back to your site, because you're probably getting scraped anyway, and you want to have links going back to your site if you are being scraped, because people will clone and copy entire website content, and without the internal links, they'll often try and strip some of the links. But this is a way to make sure that you get attribution. Now, a lot of these links will be spammy effectively, so there isn't going to be always a lot of value, but it's better to have it there than to not have it at all, is definitely the point here. And I'm actually going to ask the SEO team, as you can see, do we have RSS? I believe that we do. Feeds for all sites. If so, can you tell me the URL for each? If no, why not? Because maybe they know something I don't. So there you go. So that's gone on into the ether. But hopefully you can see that what happens is that your site will get scraped. There'll be a lot of crappy content that ultimately links to it in the scrape, but every now and again, there'll also be some valuable content. So if you can use or disavow content properly, as well as keeping and maintaining some of these links as you get listed onto blog aggregators or on other feeds, then there's always going to be that opportunity to generate additional links. So there you have it, guys. RSS feed link building. It was meant to look like this. I had a bit of a fail, but I think you know what I mean. All right, cheers.
Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying these videos, and click the link in the description below to get access to our 17 gated strategies. Be there or be square. Catch you on the other side.